Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
Breaking news alert on the two people arrested for aiding an offender for the murder of a 19-year-old young woman. Court documents show the two people knew the victim was killed and even saw blood on the suspect's face, but never told police and even lied about the situation. These two right here, 26-year-old Andrea Payne and 22-year-old David Erno, are in jail. A mugshot for Erno is still not available. Police say Payne was told by the suspect that he killed Destiny Avery and cracked open her skull, and Payne even saw blood on the suspect's face. The main suspect is this guy, 27-year-old Ethan Broad. He's charged with second-degree murder. Court documents say Broad admitted to killing the young woman, cutting up her body and then throwing it in the trash. Avery's remains were uncovered yesterday at the Clay County landfill. You can read more disturbing details on how all three people are involved in the murder and cover-up, according to court documents, on the VNL News app. We'll also have more on this tonight on Valley News Live. Breaking news on coronavirus in Minnesota. Governor Tim Walz is expected to close school buildings for the rest of the academic year. Nearly 900,000 students have been learning at home for the past month, and that will likely continue until the end of May. The governor is expected to announce the decision this afternoon at 2 o'clock. Stay with Valley News Live as we follow this story. Also breaking this afternoon, the death toll from COVID-19 in Minnesota is now at 200. A total of 2,942 people have now tested positive. 268 people are in the hospital and 104 of them are in the ICU. The recovery rate also continues to go up. 1,536 people no longer need isolation. And breaking news in North Dakota, one more person has died from COVID-19, bringing the death toll to 15. A total of 709 cases have now been reported. That's an increase of 32 from the day before. 18 people are currently in the hospital. Happening right now, the city of Grand Forks and the North Dakota Department of Health are holding a mass coronavirus testing at the Alaris Center. The testing is for JR Simplot employees as well as anyone who had close contact with those who have tested positive from LM Wind Power. And that's where we find Valley News Team's Bailey Hurley live with the very latest. Bailey, how's it going out there?
Jordan, testing just got underway. You can see behind me, people are starting to roll up. I'm told the test is relatively easy. You pull up, you talk to somebody, your test is administered pretty quickly, and you're out of here in less than 15 minutes. Now, just like you said, this is only for the Simplot employees as well as those from LM Wind Power and those close to them. Officials tell me they're not really sure how many tests are going to be administered today, as it's not mandated that you come here today. Now, as we already know, LM Wind Power has reported over 120 of their employees have tested positive for COVID-19. The Simplot plant says none of their employees have tested positive. However, their plant here in Grand Forks has temporarily closed for routine maintenance and cleaning to help slow the spread of COVID-19. Now, of course, we won't know how many people of the test today come back positive. Hopefully we'll have some of those numbers when the Department of Health releases those numbers tomorrow morning. So far, Grand Forks County sits at 162 total cases. I'll continue to keep you updated here. For now, reporting live in Grand Forks, Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
And we'll have the very latest on this on the VNL News app as well. Bailey, thank you very much. Taking that live look outside right now on this Thursday afternoon. Still kind of cloudy, but you see a little bit of blue skies there at the top of your screen. This after we had rain this morning. What can we expect for the rest of our forecast? Well, let's head on over to First Alert Storm Team meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli.
And thank you, Jordan. Good afternoon, everybody. Yes, we do have partly to mostly cloudy skies across the region, and we're entering an active weather pattern. We will have almost daily chances of some showers. Let's take a look at the satellite loop and see where the showers are right now. As you can see, most of us are staying dry. Some shower activity as you make your way from the Sisseton area through Traverse and Grant County in Minnesota. Also, we're tracking some showers with maybe some moderate rainfall between Mahnomen and the White Earth area, and we've seen some showers just off to the south of Valley City as you make your way toward the Ellendale area. Now, temperatures are actually on their way up, rising pretty nicely, especially in our southern and southwestern counties. Most of us are between 50 and 60 right now. We'll add about 10 degrees to that as we go through the afternoon into the Fargo area. Chances of some showers and even some rumbles of thunder. We'll tell you what the next 7 days has in store. That's coming up a little later on in the newscast.
I look forward to it. Thank you. you, Justin. It's still a bad time to light up that brush pile or bonfire. Already, fire crews are responding to spring grass fires on the prairie. The Cheyenne Fire Department was called to a grass fire early this morning. Take a look there. This comes as North Dakota is under a moderate fire danger warning, and some counties even have burn bans. We do have a call into Eddy County to try and learn more about this fire. And even with the little rain that we had today, it is still dry out there and fires can get out of control fast. New at noon, the CDC report on the outbreak of COVID-19 at the Smithfield food plant in Sioux Falls shows language barriers was one of the main reasons that mitigation efforts didn't work. More than 700 employees tested positive at the plant. 2 employees have died. The CDC report finds more than 40 languages are spoken at that plant, making communication difficult. The government also found a lack of hand sanitizer and washing stations. Now, we do have the full report from the CDC attached to this story, and you can find it on the VNL News app. Another 4.4 million Americans filed for jobless claims last week, revealing that at least 26 million people have requested unemployment benefits since the pandemic started. In just 1 month, all job gains since the Great Recession have disappeared, according to the Department of Labor. Economists say the government's Paycheck Protection Program for small businesses could encourage hiring as companies start getting funds, and rehiring should pick up in the next couple of weeks. With the loss of a job and income, many are struggling with their mental health. We have been cooped up in our houses for weeks, and our normal lives, they're completely disrupted. Liz McLaughlin shows us how the pandemic is affecting us emotionally and how we can cope.
I'm scared for everyone.
I'm so exhausted.
It's survival mode.
The coronavirus outbreak is spreading beyond our physical health.
The fear is contagious, right?
And taking a toll on our emotional well-being.
I definitely wake up in the middle of the night and wonder, like, how are we gonna pull everything off?
Relationships strained, workers overwhelmed, families struggling to stay apart or stick together.
Are you two fighting with each other?
Yes, a lot.
And millions struggling to make ends meet.
Whatever's going on right now, the person sitting next to you is not the person who's at fault for all of this.
Those already suffering from mental health issues face new challenges.
It's like throwing gas on a fire.
This is kind of my personal nightmare.
Doctors say social distancing can be especially hard for the elderly and those in recovery.
Addiction can be an isolating disease in the best of times.
Checking in on your loved ones is more important now than ever.
Truly, like, this is a traumatic experience that we're all going through together.
When you're feeling stressed or anxious, something as simple as taking a deep breath can help you relax.
And exhale fully. When you feel like you've exhaled completely, try to exhale just a little bit more.
Getting through a crisis. One day and one breath at a time. Liz McLaughlin, NBC News.
Setting a routine, getting time outdoors, and physical activity can help to keep you level-headed during this time. And remember to be kind to yourself and others as well. Coming up here at noon, how the University of Minnesota is helping the state test for COVID-19 and why widespread testing is taking so long to achieve. But next, Justin Fanfarelli is in with what we need to know and when we can start to see a little sun around here.